everybody. My name is Dan McCool. I'm the co-founder and the chief product officer for Trustworthy, the family operating system. As we were getting started building our company, we noticed a couple of things that were happening to families. Even though that they might be organized in little places, most people were saying, my information, my family's information is all over the place. And so over the last few years, we've been working very closely with families and to understand what we call their trust graph. For the Trustworthy experience and the family operating system, I want to give you a tour of our product and the experience that we offer to customers and how they work with their trusted professionals. So let me give you a little bit of an orientation to what we've built here with Trustworthy, the family operating system. What you see on the left-hand side is all of the different pieces of information that a family is struggling with. Maybe one partner understands one part of the household, another partner has the other household. We work with a bunch of professionals. What we've tried to do is to consolidate this into a holistic view where professionals and families can work together to optimize and effortlessly organize their information. So what you see on the left-hand side is what you'd expect, things like IDs for the family, the financial accounts across their businesses. You have property, passwords, insurance, taxes. The list goes on, as you can imagine, for a family. The important thing that we're trying to build here is the connection that allows different people access when they need it. So for example, let's take a look here at the access of my Daniel Reynolds family ID. Within here, I know that my wife, Laura, has access, as well as one of our assistants that helps with multiple transactions. Within the Manage Access, you can look across your entire family operating system, whether you're working with a trusted professional or you're doing it yourself, and understand exactly who has access to what. So personal assistant who can see IDs, contacts, and property, or an accountant that just has access to a couple of different of my tax returns. Ultimately, we make it exceedingly simple to get information where it needs to go and organized with the right people. Let's talk a little bit about the ways that we make it simple for our customers to get their information in, right? This is about effortless organization. This stuff is everywhere. As you might expect, on the finance side, we have integrations with Plaid, which allow customers to seamlessly and automatedly connect their information into Trustworthy. But it goes beyond that. Let's look at the insurance category as an example. If I were to add some auto insurance, we've gone the extra step of creating a database of thousands of providers, banks, and other associated companies by importing their information and making it available to whoever might need to access this in Trustworthy at any time, right? I know a little bit about my auto insurance. My partner knows very little about how to do it. And so creating a claims link that will take them seamlessly to wherever they need to go if for some reason they need access to it. The next part about it is really just how do we step people through the process of information gathering. This can be utilized by anybody who is a collaborator within the system, and it's all connected. As you can see, these are the members of the family. And more importantly is instead of just a bunch of files and folders, what we've allowed customers to do is to connect up their property and think about it more as linkages rather than a whole bunch of pieces of information scattered about. The last part I want to discuss in terms of the data in aspect is heading over to our mobile app. With Trustworthy, we're completely multi-platform. Do you prefer to use an iPad and use the web? Great. Are you always on the go with mobile? We can handle that too. So as you see in our mobile app, you're going to see a lot of the same design patterns, right? We have the items that are assigned to you. We have the collaborators that you're working with. And then ultimately, access to any of this information at any time at your fingertips when you're on the go. I want to give you an example of how we're using what mobile does best. Let's scan a passport that I have in terms of really organizing the effortless organization for our customers. So with a simple scan, I'm pulling out photos, numbers, expiration dates, and beyond that, we're taking it across the divide on reminders such that Trustworthy remembers and that I don't have to. A reminder is created for this customer, and then ultimately, information organized. The next part is just keeping up with who has access to each of these things. Within the system, you can seamlessly share secure links at any time for those customers such that they know exactly who has access and how long that link will be available. So you can kind of see how it all stitches together, right? I have my insurance, I have finance, I'm linking it together, and I'm working with my trusted professionals. But if I look at the current news climate or I'm watching my LinkedIn feed, the one thing that I can say with confidence is that unless you have AI, apparently that doesn't mean much of anything these days. So I'm excited to talk a little bit about what we're doing today with AI. Starting in early preview, as of this week, we have launched what we call Autopilot, which now across all documents and all information that are coming into Trustworthy, we automatically can generate a summary of what that document is and extract all of the relevant entities and details from a specific document. We now track thousands and thousands of different document types, from insurance to trusts and wills to bank statements. It allows you to easily extract that information, share it, search it, and especially when working with professionals, it allows us to quickly find that information across the Trustworthy system. Just to boot, we've got a nice little suggested file name. So if every time you do any type of work in Trustworthy, whether you're scanning information in on your mobile device or you're dropping all of your Dropbox or OneDrive documents into Trustworthy, we're going to automatically and seamlessly summarize and extract all of the important information out of those documents. We're down at booth number 311 this week. So please stop by. We'd love to talk to you a little bit more about Autopilot and how Trustworthy could serve you and your customers. Thank you.